Good evening, darlings. Your host, Alastor. Broadcasting live with tonight's delightful disaster. Velvette's gone and struck a rather dangerous chord. Made a deal with Rue, oh yes, the root of discord. Our dear Lucifer sleeps enchanted and still, a king brought low by another's will. But do stay tuned, don't wander too far. I do love a vengeance served a la carte. Ha! A lie, how delicious, how sweet to mislead. I've been savoring secrets, I've long let them feed. You see, I don't strike where innocence lies. Even devils, my dear, have their own little lines. And Velvette, oh, tragic, misguided, not vile. A sinner perhaps, but not worth my style. Such a troublesome knot, such a curious case. When the hunter finds mercy staring back in her face. Villains aren't born, no, they're carefully made in the rot of a past that refuses to fade. I am the Axeman Vigilante, smile sharp, suit neat, serving judgment in rhythm with a tap of the beat. If you've buried your sins where the shadows all crawl, don't you worry, my dear, I'll uncover them all. I don't prey on the innocent, no, not my art, but the wicked, oh darling, I carve them apart with a grin and a bow and a theatrical plea. Won't you step a bit closer and dance just with me? Back in 33, just a charming young man in a house by the bayou, just doing what I can. Fireflies flickered, the night softly swayed, while Mama spun stories that never would fade. Jambalaya simmered, her voice warm and low, but her smile stayed stitched through the blows we both know. A song on the radio to keep up your grace. She wore it like armor, that smile on her face. Until one night the music abruptly cut short, and the silence that followed was anything but. No grand declaration, no warning, no cry, just a stillness that whispered, something has died. And somewhere between the grief and the rage, a hand found an axe and stepped onto a stage. The bayou keeps secrets, it swallowed them whole, where the water runs thick and forgets what it stole. That was the evening I first understood. Some monsters are born, but some are made good. I climbed through the airways with velvet and grin, letting sinners invite me so I could step in. Whispered sweet little nothings, all polished and bright, while sharpening edges they'd never quite sight. And dear little Mimsy, oh, trouble's delight, always dancing with devils who couldn't be polite. One bruise too many, one line crossed too far, so I paid him a visit beneath a dim star. No need for a struggle, no need for a plea, he simply disappeared. How convenient for me. I studied their secrets, I weighed every sin, peeked deep in the dark just to see what's within. If skeletons rattled, I answered the call. Judge, jury, and executioner all. I don't touch the blameless, I do have restraint, but the wicked, oh darling, they very much ain't. So I cleaned up the gutters, made order from rot, and smiled as I gave them the ending they got. Power's a hunger that never will sate. It whispers of more in a far darker state. My grandmother warned me of things down below, of deals best unmade, of truths best unknown. But rules were suggestions I never obeyed, so I called something ancient and happily paid. Now judgment for all souls to hear from the bayou to hell. I refined what I'd be, not a villain, my dear, just efficiency. But now there's a king and a thorn in my side, and a princess to teach how to turn back the tide. Oh, what a performance! What chaos! What scheme! A battle of devils, a marvelous dream. So stay tuned, my darlings, don't stray from the spree, because hell's favorite host is just getting to Act 3.
Velvette is going to pay for what she did to my dad!
Indeed, my dear. Lucifer will be avenged.